War is loud, but in the coldest winters, silence can be deadlier than any explosion. During World War II, in a land buried under snow and ice, one man turned the silence into his greatest weapon. This is a true life story. Stay with us to hear it all. I am Mr. Strange, and this is The Wild. His enemies feared him so much. They gave him a name that still chills the bone, the White Death. The year was 1939. The Soviet Union invaded Finland, expecting an easy victory in what history now calls the Winter War. But they weren't ready for the frozen wilderness of Karelia, where temperatures dropped to 40 degrees Celsius and endless snow turned the world white. Hidden somewhere in that white world was a quiet Finnish farmer named Simo Häyhä, a man who would soon become the most feared sniper in history. Simo was small and unassuming, just 5'3". But in war, size doesn't matter. Patience does. Precision does. He wore all white to blend with the snow and used only a simple rifle with iron sights, because scopes could reflect sunlight and give away his position. He packed snow around his gun to hide the smoke and even held snow in his mouth so his warm breath wouldn't betray him in the frozen air. The first Soviet soldiers he struck never saw him. They just fell, one by one, in total silence. Soon the Red Army was terrified of the forests. They began whispering his name, Belaya Smert, the White Death. Simo Häyhä became a ghost in the snow, and in less than 100 days he had over 500 confirmed kills, making him the deadliest sniper the world has ever seen. The Soviets tried everything to stop him. They sent their best snipers. They shelled the forest with artillery. They even bombed entire areas where they thought he might be hiding. But Simo always disappeared as if the snow itself swallowed him. Imagine being a soldier walking through the blinding white, knowing that at any moment a single invisible bullet could find you. That was the terror Simo created. But even ghosts can be found. In March 1940, a Soviet soldier finally spotted him and fired an explosive bullet that struck Simo in the face, shattering his jaw. He fell into a coma, and most thought his story had ended. But incredibly, Simo survived and even woke up on the very day the Winter War ended. He went on to live a long life and became a legend in his own country. When asked about his deadly skill, he spoke humbly, saying only, "I did what I was told, as well as I could." The sniper in the snow, the White Death, remains one of history's deadliest soldiers. His story reminds us that in war, it isn't always the loudest weapon that kills. Sometimes it's the one you never see, until it's too late. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to Mr. Strange for more untold stories of history, war, and the shadows of our world. And remember, in the silence of snow, ghosts still walk.